Hey everyone, it's VM Campos once again, Magic fan. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for giving me access to a special preview account of Magic Arena, where I can play with every single Throne of Eldraine card that exists, and they've given me game codes to give away to all the fans, everyone watching. So thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for sponsoring me. This is stream 2 of the early access streamer event. Let's switch over here. I have here a fully loaded Magic Arena account where I can play as much limited as I want, and with all of the cards basically, and to be able to craft decks and all that cool stuff. So I'm just checking that all my settings are good, my music is playing, my control panels over here are running. Hey everyone, thanks for visiting. On the 11:11 a.m. stream, I played some draft, and for a little while here, I think I'm going to play some of the regular games. Now, let's see if I can actually find anyone of the other VIP people to play. Anyone want to play some Eld-only decks? 1v1 at the moment? Question mark. Let's see if anyone replies to us. Let's see if this user over here, right here, or this user over here. We'll mention a couple of people, and I think Ben Volio was also saying something. Let's mention a few people here that were interested in 1v1. Let's see if they answer. And all my stuff over here seems to be good. Got a viewer on Twitch, welcome, hello. Got a viewer on YouTube, welcome, hello. Hello to everyone there, say hello. I got a reply, that was the Beep who speaks. Paid streaming stuff, what was this about? Why was there a sound on that other Discord anyway? Let's see, okay, let's do this for a moment. This is not going to be optimal. This is going to go really bad. Hey Cedric, welcome back here. So I'm going to change things up for a moment. I'm going to do some regular random player battles. This is going to go pretty bad because unless you confirmed with your opponent, they're going to use all of standard, and I don't want that. I only want Eldraine only. But unless you confirmed it with an opponent, you're going to see whatever. Hey, Captain Robert, again, I just fought him a moment ago before the stream. Let's see how it goes this time. I'm doing a mono black Knights deck. Throne of Eldraine only. So let's see how it goes against someone that's playing for real. When I battled them, I think they had like a cool Is It deck. They're going to go crack it for a land. It's better than Evolving Wilds, but on a turn 1, it's not great. You can just drop a land like this. So turn 1, Fabled Passage is not great. And they're going to do that, so they're going to do a Knight. Okay, cool. I can't really do anything that meaningful just yet. Let's just bring out our own Knight. They will most likely have a Shock, because again, I didn't confirm with my opponent, Eldraine only, so I don't doubt that most people are playing most cards in Standard. Hopefully, if I can convince a few people to to join me. Now, Captain Robert so far seems to be doing Eldraine only, but I doubt that they will stick with that. Okay, here's what they're going to do. They're going to attack me with their knight. I'm going to kill it. They're going to put a +1 on their other creature, but then, see, that's not an Eldraine only card. So yeah, you won't, such lag. You won't get a deck that, against an opponent that is exactly what you want unless you confirm. But there we go, 2 for 1. Nice. Okay, next turn I can do Adamant for my Paladin. They're gonna have their 1/1. Let's see, will they bring out their 1/1? Yep, they're gonna do that. Let's wreck it. And another knight. Okay. I guess what we can do here is let's get rid of that because that'll get wacky. Next turn, an Adamant Lochthwain Paladin. It'll come in bigger than ever. I'm pretty sure I'm going to remove this one from the deck. It's just too slow for what it is. It's a 4/3 with Menace, and again, that's not an Eldraine only card. So
Sit back and watch it burn.
they have a shock on that, but I'll be able to... And then it didn't get played. Okay, so let's adamantly cast this. This is a 4/3. Drop a land. Next turn, I think I'll... Okay, they're going to kill that. Okay, so I'll be able to bring in another one. That's fine. Keeb just raided the channel with 2 viewers. Thank you so much. A small raid. Thank you so much. A raid is a raid. Because, you know, as Popeye said, I am what I am. So I am raided. I am a raid. But thanks. How have my games been? I've been playing mostly the Limited, and I battled actually against Numat the Nummy, and I also battled against MTG Nerd Girl, and I battled also against the Mana League. Wow, some big amazing streamers. So that's been cool. I need to also battle the #1 streamer of all time, Keeb, at some point. That'll be coming up, I'm sure. And right now I switched over to the ladder. I'm not... You know, I'm playing the regular old Battle Anyone, which is not going to work great because I am playing Eldraine only. But let's I guess let's get rid of some of this big scary stuff. And just be a little defensive. Chandra's getting big, actually. Exile the top 7 cards. You may cast them all this turn. Okay, well, they've got too many defenses, so we'll see how it goes. But after this game, we'll also do some fun stuff over here in the card camera. I've got some cool stuff in the card camera. Let me put a quick preview of it right here. Card camera. Oops, something's going to happen cool over there, but we'll get back to that in a moment. Okay, so they're going to start to build a lot of defenses here. I'm not going to be able to take out Chandra. But that's okay. Knights beat you up bad. Didn't do well. You don't know many of the cards. Red, blue is decent. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard a few podcasts of people talking about the cards, but I have not really gotten really good results yet. So, okay, they're going to attack with both of those. I'm going to kill one. They're going to put a counter on one of their things. Then I'm going to bake it into a pie, so they will lose it double. There's an artifact cat. I saw that, yeah. But I am thinking a little bit more about... I'm thinking a little bit more about... Okay, let's do this. This has got Menace, so they're going to have to double block, which is fine. But then I'm going to give it some flash life gain. Let's see, what do they want? Do they want to protect their Planeswalker? Yes, they do. Okay, that's fine. And order them like this, sure. Flash in my knight to gain me massive life. There we go. Next turn, what do we do here? Well, the banner's not great anymore, and my rider's okay. And I got a bunch of pies. Now they have a 1/1. What is this? Fervent Champion. Reveal some knights, that's fine. You have to go to class soon, no worries. Thanks for hanging out anyway and sending your raid. Oh no! They got one of those knights, which is amazing, so they're about to kill my knight. Actually, they don't have enough mana for it. So -7 to deal 7 damage to something, I guess? 7 damage to me. And they draw a bunch of cards. They have to cast all of them, right? How does Chandra work right there? Exile the top 7 cards. You may play them this turn. But, okay. Fine. I don't think this is going to work very well. They might be building a very good squad, and then they're going to kill my creature next turn with their little knight thing. And if they attack with their knight, they'll just pump something up, and I don't have any more kill spells. My deck is kind of running out of steam at the moment. 2/1 first strike, 2/1 first strike, 2/2. Yeah, okay, so let's wait half an hour here for my opponent to get everything squared away, and then when it's my turn, I don't think I can do very much useful here. Yeah, it's adding up here really well, so this will be right there, and if I get some kill spells, I'll be okay, but I don't think this game is gonna work out well to me. Yeah, with another land, it's like GG, so much lag. Have you noticed that the app is just so laggy nowadays? So maybe that's gonna be a waste actually, because they have their knight in their hand that they're gonna kill my 3/3. But I have some food that I can gain. See, there we go, that gets killed. Let's sack that to gain a little bit more life to cling on to the game just a little bit more. Returns back to my deck. They get a land, they're gonna do 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in total. That's a 2/4. Let's see what I can top deck. Actually, that's going to be even better. So I don't think I'm going to make it at all. Sir Gwyn is cool, but it's too late. Even with that final food. So I've got a 6/4, but they probably have a kill spell, so it's GG. Captain Robert, yeah, there it is right there. So, we're done. You know, they have everything, so why are you even wasting your time still getting stuff off of the top of your library? That's just overkill, Captain Robert. GG to you. Okay, let's do this. Let's switch over to the card camera. Wanted to play the card for lulz, yeah? Okay, let's go over here to the card camera. The card cam. What I've got here is a bunch of vintage, quote-unquote vintage, booster packs. And let me situate myself here. I guess I have to move over here. So hopefully I still sound okay. But anyway, what we're doing here, on my previous stream earlier, I cracked open. You played a lot of Dragon's Maze. Okay. I cracked open Return to Ravnica on my first stream. This is my second stream of the day. And what I got here was an Abrupt Decay. People love this card, right? Where's my focus? Right here. So, Abrupt Decay was the rare for the previous one. Okay. Let's now open a booster of Dragon's Maze. I was not playing Magic at the time that Dragon's Maze came out, so I don't know any of the cards here. But actually, wait a minute. Let me try to juggle this with two hands. Let me just check one thing here. Alright, so here's the idea. The most valuable card here, Dragon's Maze is a pretty low value set. Voice of Resurgence, $7. Master of Cruelties, $6, and Ral Zarek, $6. And then $2, Progenitor Mimic, Wear and Tear, Dreadbitch Chant, Legion's Initiative. Okay, whatever. Let's see what cards we crack on this. I've never opened this set ever in my life, so give me all your good vibes to see what happens. kind of want to open the package carefully so I can keep it. I like to save these packages for some reason. Let's see, so I won't spend too much time on the commons, but let's see here. Actually, let me do something. Let me lock down my focus. I hate that my focus is not behaving. So just one moment. Where is this? Video capture device. And configure video. And I'm totally professional, I swear. Okay, and then let's lock down the focus right here. Yep, let's lock it right there. Okay, so... And one more thing, where's my chat window? I have too many windows open. There it is. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck on some cool Dragon's Maze cards. Ubulsar Gatekeepers. Demir Cluestone. I love the art on that. Boros Mastiff. Check out this doggo with like armor. Hilarious. Uncover clues. There's Jace looking at holograms. Rubble Malt Maka. Okay, there's a cat. It seems to have 6 eyes, but it's a cat. Okay, gonna put this one aside for my cat decks. Viashino First Blade. Thrashing Moss Dog. So this is a Plant Hound. What the heck is that? Plant Hound. Fatal Fumes. Cool art. Murmuring Phantasm. Horrible, scary art on that. Gruel Cluestone. So I got 2 Cluestones so far. Cool. Sinkalak. Ooh, I love the art on this. That's our uncommon. Scab Clan Giant. Crasis Incubation. Very cool foreboding art on that. And then the rare is the Render Silent. What is this? Counter target spell. Its controller cannot cast spells, any more spells this turn. We have confiscated your spells as evidence. Once we conclude our investigation, you may petition to have them returned. That's funny. Do they take the spell right out of your brain and then confiscate it? Okay, so a counter spell. This is the rare counter spell. Not really worth too much according to my thing. And then the Selesnya Guildgate. Good old Selesnya Guildgate. And a Knight. So the token icon was a little different back then, and then we have all things magic, all things in one place, Magic Arena. So once again, got the Guild Gate, a Render Silent, Crasis Incubation, Scab Clan Guy, and Sin Collector Guy. Those were the rares and uncommons, and then the commons. So I never opened up Dragon's Maze before. Cool. Together we opened it up. That's Amara, I guess, right? And, yep, so we'll open some more of those, like Journey into Nyx a little bit later. I'm gonna play a little bit more. And, yeah, we got some more boosters to open up all day long. Eventually we're gonna open up Fate Reforged. Never played this one too. I'm saving it for Stevie, my other rabid fan, that also comes in at night. Hour of Devastation is when I got back into Magic in 2017, after being on a long hiatus. And then, of course, Rivals of Ixalan is going to rotate out, so we'll see some final cards there. Let's see how that went. Let me switch back to the amazing cam right here. Let me resituate yourself. You may do a pre-release. That's cool. I recommend it if you can ever get to a pre-release. I don't do them all the time. I kind of want to, but I haven't really had a chance to do them that often. And if you do them, you know, they're cool. But let me just check if everything's good over here. So welcome back, everyone. Once again, this stream is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much. How do I only have 2,000 gems? Well, here's the thing. I hacked into the system, and I'm inside the game, because look at this. It says somehow that I can play Ixalan, whoa, or play the traditional 2020, whoa, I hacked into the system. But actually, that's just my animated overlay. I make it, it's animated, it looks like it's real. But, you know, the real game is right here. And in the real game, I am over here, just like everyone else that... In the real game, I have the Wizards of the Coast Thank You sponsored the, you know, no problem, 367,000 million billion gems. So that was just my overlay. That was just my overlay that I had really coolly animated. Okay, so let me do a couple things here. Set these settings back and switch over here and my chat. You were at 300k on your regular account or the Wizards account? Okay, let me see. Did anyone reply over here? You said, Keeb, you're going to go off to your class. You don't have a chance maybe to do a 1v1 at the moment. We can do it later, of course. Let's see, notifications. Getting a notification about conceding. There is an event we want everyone to enjoy. If you feel that someone is purposely conceding or trolling, let us know. And if you have a deck that is wacky or trolly, make sure you do direct challenge. Please be respectful. Okay, yeah. So when the person is like dead to rights, I think it's okay to concede, right? You don't want to like be there to the final thing. You can use the base deck. Let's do one-on-one base decks. Yeah, I haven't even tried them, so so let's do that. Let's, Wizards gave us a bunch of base decks, so I'm fine with that. Let's pick one of the base decks and do a 1v1, and let's see how that goes. Sounds good? I get to Keeb plays with Keeb plays. So let's do that. Let me just set up all my things over here like that. Okay, so let me let's do if you can change the direct challenge to the tournament match, just so that we can get the best of 3 coin flip and all of that. And in the chat here, let me put I'm VM Campos pound 69225. Actually, wait a minute, that is my real one. In my VIP, I am, there we go, VM Campos VIP 56415. And I'm going to switch over to one of these. They didn't give me your real name. Oh yeah, I remember. They the last time they gave you like one that was Japanese or something, right? So in any event, there's my VIP name. And I'm gonna pick one of these decks that I'm sure you're not looking at which one I'm picking, but if you do, that's okay. You don't have those decks. Okay, that's weird. Are you sure? As soon as I logged into the system, it gave me these free decks, but let's just for fun, let's do this. Pick one of the built-in decks that you have, and I'll pick it too, and let's do a mirror match with that. Let's see what happens. So are you sure you didn't get the some automatic decks when you logged into your VIP account? Because I think they said that you get some free decks, some free standard decks as soon as you sign in. You have Boros Legion, Golgari Swarm, Is It League? Let's see, where do I have those? Angelic Army, for Blood Forest, Angelic Army. Okay, let's do 1v1 Angelic Army. Let's do Selesnya. You have Selesnya? Dome yeah, you have the ones that I have. I have the Dome Destruction and mostly. Do you have the Selesnya Conclave? If you have Selesnya Conclave, let's do that one. Or if you don't, yes, but that's all you have. Yeah, that's no problem. That's what I'm saying. That list is all you have. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do Angelic Army. We both got Angelic Armies, right? Let's see. I haven't even seen what this deck's all about, so that'll be fun to learn it on the spot. It's a different Angelic Army. Huh, that's weird. Mine says it has 8 historic. How do you even check that? You go to edit it, and you go look over here, and mine says historic 0, I guess? Just over the deck box. Okay, let me check that again. Dome Destruction. Okay, let's do Dome Destruction. Let's set ourselves up for 1v1 Dome Destruction tournament match. And again, I am VM Campos and so forth. I don't have my Discord app running to do the challenge from that, which is supposed to be easier, but I never thought it was easy, so just type my name and give me your name there. If you want to whisper it and put it in my chat, whatever you'd like. And oh, there we go. So you are Tukasa, etc. So okay, let me copy that. And I'll plug you in there, and we'll do tournament match, dome destruction. And let's see how it goes. Oops, mismatch. Just remember to check the top type of battle. Change that at the top to tournament match. And we'll see how this goes. Here we go. It's loading up. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, everyone, you get to see... Yeah, it's kind of buggy and luggy, isn't it, lately? Anyway, okay, everyone in the chat, you get to see two VIP streamers streaming against each other. You've never seen that in your life. It literally skipped your main phase previously. That's annoying. Not cool at all. You might have had an abrupt decay happening to your main phase. Har har har. They casted a flash before your card was drawn. Weird. I did feel a little weird. And then right now it's kind of laggy as well, isn't it? Oh well, we're in beta. So what do we do with this? You go first and so forth. This is adequate. Let's see what happens here. Don't want to give too much secrets away while I talk here, but I think we'll be okay. Because number one, I'm going to drop an island, and then number two, I'm going to change my little pet's color. See, that's an amazing strategy. Ooh, Ember Hauler, I love that one. Well, Ember Hauler's pretty good, so we might not want to get that one lasting too long. Next up, let's do this little doggo, which of course is also fragile with a red versus red deck. Like that. Whoops. Dog. Singed dog fur. Okay, this will be kind of cool. We'll do a Goblo Swarm right here. Got a Mastiff. Nice. Something in hand. Uh-oh, some cool removal spell, right? And yeah, it's kind of really laggy. Okay, next up, let's drop another Goblin Swarm. Oops, that's kind of a lot of goblins. And then let's clear the way here. Choose target one or two targets. We'll do one target. Like that. Got dogs versus goblins. And clear the way. That's useful. Got a lot of 1/1 goblins. They can easily be taken out by Goblin Chain Whirler. We got a weird right here. Let's do what goblins do best, which is kamikaze attack. I kind of love the art on these goblins. On this particular goblin, it's like a little goblin in the darkness, in the streets of Ravnica. And I think my Gorger's dead. Oops, okay, that's dead. That spell Gorger weird is kind of amazing. And then right here we will just race. I can pump this up a pretty good amount, even though it's its own thing, right? So, yeah, that kind of a lot of red damage. And this dome is kind of good. This dome deck, 1v1 dome deck. Guess we'll do that. And that might be GG, because this is overwhelming odds. Goblins versus doggos. So dog versus dog. And there we go. Okay, so good game on that. Tukasa, aka Keeb Plays. Check him out on his YouTube. I mean on his Twitch. Twitch TV /Keeb Plays. Check him out. He streams way more than me. Cool guy. Let's go on to round 2. See what happens here. They go first again. Another kind of cool opening hand. Oops, they have a shock. Because it's pausing. Like they casted a flash before you... Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, so 2 mana. That stuff can start happening. Ember Holler on that as well. That needs mana to be sacrificed. So I guess what we will do here is... that's an instant, so... I know I'm usually a very aggro player. Aggro stands for aggravating. And I'll just kind of try it this way in terms of being a little less aggro at the moment. And what do I want to do here? Like I said, I'm sure there is still a shock in play, but I will try to chance it with my doggy. It's dog versus dog. You know, it's a doggy-dog world. And oh, Spitfire is amazing. That is going to be painful. So, yep, let's just do this in an obvious way here. And, got a big old doggo. We'll just do the fire-breathing dog attack. That old chestnut. Now right here, unfortunately, though, I'm going to get it shocked. Then they're going to get big. They might shock it twice and get really big. Yep, just like that. Shouldn't they have... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, that was damage to me to make it bigger. 5 mana for another dog. And the weird. Let's throw out the weird. So we've got weirds and dogs. And my opponent was a little behind on the mana draws. They finally have 4 mana, so that's a lot of good stuff that can come in. They got their own weird. And it'll be weird versus weird. Whoops, well, not anymore. And that's a... Oops, that's a permanent, isn't it? Okay, well, let's push through here. It is much more valuable to let those things not die because of this red damage that could happen. It really adds up. Those two... Oh, man. This is going to be a big old damage. Check it out. That Spitfire's huge. That's 8 damage. Oh, no. And 6th land. That's good. Okay. 6 damage to any target. Well, I guess let's take out a big old 5/5. Can we make it? Uh-oh, the Arcanist is very good. Well, I guess we'll do this. Good old Meteor Golem. And then in the air, we've got some danger in the air. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Because that's a lot of air damage. But that weird can do good things. Uh-oh. Okay, wait a minute. This is not good. This is suddenly out of the brink. The game turned around. Look at that. That was amazing. It looked like my dragon was going to win it, but then it turned around. That was like the comeback of the century. That's what I'm trying to say. So okay, here we go. This is the final battle. Best of 3. Everyone in Ravnica is currently watching this. This is a terrible opening hand, but I get to go first. Yeah, that's kind of terrible. And that's vaguely okay. So, okay, let's do that. And send that back and drop this. So this is it. Let's change our little wolf over to red, and then we'll bring out our puppy again, but whoops, I guess it's gonna get fried right here. So much red damage floating around. Alright, dog versus dog. That will be able to block, but they can pump up their Mastiff into a 3-2, so we'll say we'll take it. Okay, they'll pump that out. If I get my 4th mana, I'm in business. That is not my 4th mana. Okay. I guess, doggy, you will do your thing. So 3 mana to 3 mana. How's everyone in the chat doing? Are you not entertained? Well, there goes my dog. And I get the 4th land. That's exactly what I needed. Because then that does best of both worlds. Right there. So we're neck and neck. 4th land as well. Okay, Spitfire versus Spitfire. My hand is a little low at the moment. I'm gonna do a bluff right here. If Keeb is listening, I am currently bluffing. If Keeb is not listening, I am currently bluffing. Okay, I was bluffing. Okay, so what's next? 5 mana, that's good, that's good. What's coming up? That Spitfire can get pretty wacky, pretty fast. There's a weird. There's no lightning strikes in this deck, probably, but Chandra's Outrage does damage, right? Does meaningful damage. Okay, that was really good there. It was really good, dividing up the damage just a little bit. Okay, well, I have Trample. And, I'll let that go through with another bluff. So what do we do here? Another weird. Okay. Pretty good. So I'll do the old angry Spitfire again. And we will take out 1 weird, but there's 2 weirds, which is not good. And put a little bit of stuff on the ground. Let's see how this goes. It's still anyone's game here. We're kind of all top decking. What will happen? Shock directly to me. Uh-oh. That gets big. That's a lot of damage, so we have to chump block. And 1, 2, 3 damage in total. So I gotta keep a blocker. Got to keep a blocker. Good game. Oh no! This is an Ember Holler, so I think that's going to be the end of this. Mother of Mercy, is this the end of Rico? It is. Alright, there we go. A little Ember Holler did what it does best. The Ember Holler is holding a bunch of embers, and then whoops, he trips over it and it landed right on my face. And it was 2 damage directly to me. And there we go, Keeb got it. He totally top decked that. That was a great game, man. Were you watching or listening? No offense if you were or whatever. You had the audio and video off. Okay, cool. Thanks. I appreciate that for that. Totally honorable. If you kept on the audio, I should have said you could have kept on the audio if you wanted. I wasn't really going to reveal too much of my strategy, and it would be kind of cool to kind of talk that way. But anyway, yeah, that was a kind of a really cool mirror match on that. I'm glad they gave us those decks, because even if we don't have, there's a lot of people here that are really pro level, and it's cool that they gave us those decks. Keeb, have you played with any famous people yet? I've played against Numat the Nummy, so he's a big old famous pro player. I played against MTG Nerd Girl. I played against her. I played against the Mana Leak. Wow, some huge streamers right there. And then of course Keeb plays. So did not notice. Yeah, possibly. These games kind of go by fast sometimes. So I don't want to keep you, of course. You want to do a rematch with some other deck, or you got to go, or should we? Let's do this actually before we play. Let's switch over once again to the card cam, and this time I've got something else too. Just hold on. Okay, I'm not only cracking cards, but I'm also doing something weird and fun. You don't have time? No worries. Let's do this for a moment. I'm also opening snacks, and check out what I got. This is you need to get ready for school? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. I've got these, let me again fix my focus. I got these Lucky Stars Hello Kitty candy. I wanted to also crack open some let me just fix my focus here. I wanted to also open some candies in addition to cards. Let me see my focus right there. I also wanted to crack open some candy in addition to cards. So anyway, let's open this up. I haven't opened it up at all. And these are Lucky Stars candy. Where do you open it? Here we go. And it's shaped like a cute little takeout box. And I can totally use it in real life. I don't know what kind of candy's inside. And it's, yeah, star-shaped Lucky Candy in the colors of Hello Kitty, I suppose. Never really thought about her colors, but I guess she is red and white. And then I'm going to open this up. And there we go. Lucky Candy, Lucky Star Candy, Hello Kitty. Let me switch over here. I need one of those Elgato things so that I can just switch between cameras so professionally instead of using my mouse. But okay, I opened up the Lucky Stars Hello Kitty candy. If anyone knows Chinese, perhaps they can translate that at some point. I think that actually says cat right there. That's one of the things I recognize in Japanese as cat, neko. But as for the rest, it's probably Chinese. Anyway, it smells like sugar, just like plain sugar. And then let's try the red one. It's a hard candy, not gum. And yeah, sugar candy. It has a flavor, a little bit of a strawberry flavor. Okay, let's see the white one. You just got your name updated. Okay, cool. Next time, if you're invited to the next event. Okay, I'm sure you will. I think they're very cool about linking with people and then keeping the mutuality going. That's not the right word, but I can't think at the moment. Okay, let me try the white one. Sugar, vague flavor of strawberry, I guess. So, yep, VM Campos is all about cracking packs, opening candy. It's a serious channel up in this piece. So, we will have other candies that we open, as well as the other vintage boosters. And I'll be giving away game codes, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. And we're going to keep on going, streaming for 47 minutes so far. Let's see here if we got any other. Let me switch back over to the game cam, and I just need to reposition all my windows over here. And there I still have my defeat searing me in my soul. And we'll go back to that. Okay, let's check the Discord if there's any activity happening on the Discord. Got too many windows. I need more monitors. And on Direct Challenge, I'm open for Direct Challenge. Buffon says open for Direct Challenge. Let me mention a couple of people here then. Buffon and Land say go. I'm up for Eld only decks if you are. Smiley face. Let's see if we get another Direct Challenge person. The traditional draft is still open for 47 more minutes. I might do that if I don't... I think what I might do, I'll wait a moment if anyone answers. I'll probably maybe do like one more, ladder regular play, which won't be optimal because my opponent most likely does not have Eld only. Okay, I'm getting a reply here from Buffon. I don't think it's buffoon. It's Buffon. It seems French. Buffon. And let's see, what are they replying? The little thing that says Buffon is typing. What are they typing? What are they typing? Really long essay, perhaps? Sorry, had to finish up a rush. Gonna to be back again in the morning. Okay, I guess. Let's reply to them and say no worries, but by the morning the event will be over. No worries. Have fun. There we go. Okay, let's do then just a random play with someone. Randomly play in the random queue with my Eldraine only deck against amazing pro players that are gonna use every single card in standard. But let's see how it goes. And let's see here. So, Mr. Bauman. Let's see how this goes against Mr. Bauman VIP. I get to go first at least. Okay, I got some plays. I got my 3-1 Flash Knight. I've got my Epic Downfall. If I get my mana, then I've got my Bella the Brawl or my Banner. I've also got the Murderous Rider, so it could be okay as long as I get my third land. So I'll drop that in. I'll give Mr. Brauman a hello. They're trying to touch my fox, and my fox is like, yip yip. And might flash cast something in here. They're playing Gruul. So let's see, do they have a shock? Probably no shock. Fine. There's my third land for that. Okay, let's start to build up some stuff right here. Oops, that's a 4-1. Little fragile, but we'll see how that goes. And they're playing a little slow, which is good for me, of course. And let's set up our Bella the Brawl here. Another 4 damage. And let's see, what do they have? Kind of a slow deck so far, but I'm sure something good's coming. Gates deck. And a route. How did that get cast? You can cast spells only during your turn. You can cast no more than 2 spells. You may cast spells with converted equal to the number of lands you control without paying. Okay, that's kind of amazing. That's kind of amazing. So, okay, this Gates deck is about to wreck me, I'm sure. So, let's not overextend ourselves just yet. Because I'm sure a Gates Ablaze is coming right now. They're playing all of the colors. And I'm sure Deafening Clarion or Cry of the Carnarium or whatever will wipe me out. That's okay. I still have stuff in hand. Epic Downfall is cool, but it's a sorcery. And then my Instant Murderous Rider is good. Let's see what we get here. Niv Mizzet, okay. That gets cast totally for free, so let's give them a nice on that. That's cool. For completely 0 mana, they got to reveal a bunch of things. This is a totally... Yeah, wow, this deck is amazing. They were able to stabilize fast enough to now they have Omniscience, right? Destroy artifact and destroy a something. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. And let's flash this in. So, let's cast that adamantly, and again, this is kind of fragile, you know, they can cast everything. They have 7 mana, so they'll be able to cast everything. Only on their turn, right? You can cast spells only during your turn, and you can cast no more than 2 spells each turn. Cool. You may cast spells with converted mana of whatever. Okay, so they have 2 chances to cast 2 things on their turn only. When it's my turn, they have nothing to cast. So that's a really interesting card right there. Props to you, Mr. Brauman. They're going to concoct. Okay. Returning something to the battlefield. Okay, I guess they'll bring back Niv Mizzet, but I've got Menace. Maybe, and then I've got Epic Downfall, so let's see what happens here. Yep, they're gonna do that. Reveal a bunch of stuff, but they're out of options to cast, right? Their red artifact thing... This Fires of Intervention is done, right? They can't cast anything more? In any event, let's see what happens. Time's running out. They have plenty of mana. They can cast stuff. So they're going to kill something. I'm tapped out. Once again, they're going to wreck one of my lands. Okay, well, I guess... get that out of here, and we're done. Okay. Well, that kind of worked cool. I was very impressed with their deck. I thought it was interesting, and I knew that some amazing combos were coming into play, but okay, I managed to get the cards that I needed, even though they were wrecking my lands. I think my things are low cost enough that it wasn't a big deal. I'm going to go edit that deck, because I definitely, after playing it, I see a few knights in here that I'm not loving. It's too much effort to have the... Locthwain Paladin. I've got 4 of them at common, and I'm not really loving that. Let's see what other knights I've also got in Throne of Eldraine only. Foulmire Knight, 1/1, draw a card, Death Touch. Let's do that. I don't really have any 1-drops that are knights. So let's switch it over like that. I'm going to play one more randomly on the ladder right here, and then switch over to some drafting, and then by that time, what time it'll be, it's 3:20. I was planning on streaming until 4:44 for a little downtime, then I gotta go to work. Another direct challenge. Whoops, I just started with someone. If you can wait one moment, sorry I wasn't fast enough to see your message. We can do key, but just let me play against Lay Elris, and if you still have a little time, I'll switch over to direct challenge. I'm not doing draft yet. But yeah, I didn't see your message there, sorry. In time. But let's see what happens. So, what do I have here? I have a turn 1 play that is not that important. So, what do you think about the Fey Fox? Cute little avatar critter. I suppose we'll just take out our 2/1 without having to return anything. Without doing any shenanigans here. Okay, so they're gonna gain a life. 3rd mana, so I can murder something or Bell. Let's do Bell. Let's see about getting some position. Although with Izzet, they're probably going to be able to shock things very well. It is pausing for them. Let's see what happens here. You like the fox? It's pretty cute. The animation is better than I thought. So that is going to do 2 damage to everything. So, okay. Let's bring out another, I guess. So it looks like this is going to be an Izzet Drake's player. And like I said, if you don't coordinate with your opponent, they're going to play whatever goldarn thing they want. And a Kefnet, which is okay, fine. I have an answer for that. I also have some other things to murder it with. They're going to return it back, which is fine. I also have the Reeve or the Downfall. And let's see what they do on their turn. Drake, there we go. There's a Drake. They tap up all their mana for that. I have Menace, so I will... Oops, they're going to shock that. I have my Murder again. Okay, let's attack and see what they might have. They have both red and blue mana. So I don't doubt that's a shock. Okay, that's a shock. So let us also wreck their thing. Next turn they're going to spend all their mana to cast their Kefnet, but then I've got that epic Downfall. Oops, they're going to do Chandra. Okay. That's just as bad. So I get the emblem. Fine. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll just tap out here because... Well, I shouldn't, actually. They probably will just be able to wreck everything anyway. So, if they spend everything on Kefnet, that's good, because I've still got a kill spell. And they're going to do 3 damage to everything with... What's her name? Okay. And then Niv Mizzet, okay. So again, I'm dealing with a player that didn't accept stipulations, so I'm going to be getting these shenanigans. And then I guess what I'll do is I'll wait for, in their turn, to flash cast in my Paragon. They have a grip of cards, they have a lot of mana. They're doing another one of these things. They have their Kefnet. And they probably still have some burn spells on their side. they need to program an auto thing for her. Oops, okay, got another one of these. That's annoying. So that God Eternal keeps getting sent back to the library. So I guess here, I don't think this is gonna survive, but I guess I gotta go deal with Chandra. Yep, there it is right there. So
Hope it's not too hot for you.
So most likely here, they have everything in hand because they have counter spells, they have everything going on. Yeah, we're not going to be able to win this game, gang. The person just has way too much cool stuff on their side. I'm not playing against an Eldraine only player, so that's what happens. They're gonna draw that. They're gonna do -3 damage with Chandra. Yeah, I'm locked out, and I don't want to concede because people want to play their deck. So let's let that go through, even though we know how this game already is gonna end, but they don't want us to concede. At least I can annoyingly keep sending their Planeswalker back to their hand. I mean, their God Eternal. Actually, not with Reeve Soul, right? It only deals with small things. And there's a final land here, so we will say good game, and then be done, because it's like, let's run Forest's Might. That's a good plan. So let's switch over here to the direct challenge, and I'll switch over to Forest's Might. Where is that one? I don't have that one. Wow, this is so laggy. Okay, I don't have that one. Forest's Might. That's weird that we get different at the left. Oh, there it is right there. The big ol' thing. Yeah, so if you want to leave your audio on, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to reveal anything too much about my strategies. That might be fun. And, yep, I got you already there. Are you still Tukasa, or did they change your thing for the next time? Still Tukasa. Okay, let's then do, at the top, the tournament. And I've got Tukasa selected there, and my Forest's Might. Alright, mirror match with big ol' scary green creatures. And ramp and all that fun stuff. You won't mute. Okay, so we'll still have that. And you'll mute the video. Okay, that's cool there. Appreciate that. And let's see how this green mirror match goes. I hope everyone in the chat is having a good time. We are getting to see our very first Eldraine cards. I'm cracking real life cards, snacks, giving away codes. I think I'm going to get a lot more people coming to hang out during the night stream. I don't think there's a lot of day streamers. I've tried doing day streaming, and my following is not big enough on the streamer front to get a lot of day streamers. Oh, they did change their name. Okay. Nope, they did change your name. Good. Okay, cool. Let me cancel that. So I usually do the night stream, and in the night stream people do... oh, there you go. You got the official keyed plays. That's really cool. Did you have to log out, or did they just change it? Like that. So let me plug that in. It just changed. Okay. So Tukasa as Mikasa got removed. And I'll set that to tournament and play with Might. So, oops, mismatch. So after I go to work, I'll be back at 10 p.m. Pacific time. I often have a few more people at that time, and we will continue cracking some packs and so forth. I think I'll crack one more before I wrap my stream. in a little bit. Still an hour, actually. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me go back to direct challenge. Let's put that again to tournament, and we go. You don't know what's up. Yeah, no problem. I'm sure you're doing it right. It's just that the client does seem a little bit... What am I doing here? Oh yeah, there we got it. Yeah, the interface looks kind of weird and stuff, doesn't it? And it feels like laggy and stuff. But anyways, here we go. Key plays versus VM Campos. Green versus green. And we got such amazing things. Good thing Keeb isn't listening because I've got like all my best cards. Wow, this will be amazing. So let's see, what do we got? 2 green mana. That'll probably be something cool like a Meteor Golem or something. Barkhide Troll. Okay, that's great. That's a big old 3/3. All I really have, unfortunately, is a 2/2. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, this definitely feels laggier than usual. We'll see what happens. Please no Rabid Bite. Please no Rabid Bite. That's a Rabid Bite. Okay, so next up, what do we do here? We're going to take 3 damage, and then I can get out that critter right there. Yeah, we need to filter our draws a little bit more. 1 green mana is open. That's probably a... Okay, wait a minute. What's the point of revealing it? Look at it, reveal, put the rest back. Oh, okay, yeah. So I got a land right there. This is a 3/3 coming at me. That is a 4/4 coming at me. Not cool. And then I'm barely getting my 3rd land over here. Got some bad luck with that. Well, sorry, kitty. You're gonna need to take one for the team. Five mana versus 3 mana. Oops, another Rabid Bite coming in right here. And then when you target it, you draw a card. That's pretty cool combo. And for 4 mana, 4/4 trample's pretty good. Uh-oh, here's one of these big spells, Giant Growth. That worked out very well. I do not think I am going to be able to do very much right here. So everything's coming at me. I guess what I need to do is set up some blocks. I guess to the 4/4. Good game! I'm getting good gamed! Oh no! Okay, well, I'll try to do this at least. 6 plus 2 is more than my life. And that's how the cookie crumbles on Ravnica. So let's go to round 2, and let's see if I can get slightly better draws. I know that there's some cool stuff in this deck, from what I've seen. Okay, at least I get to go first, so that might be fun. All I need is my Llanowar Elves to ramp me into my 7/7 creature that I've got holding in my hand. Oh, look at that Keeb. He's got like the really cool little fox with armor and everything. I love that. Let's pet it. Oops, he's barking at me. So the cute Fey fox with armor and everything. Okay, let's try this. Let's put all our eggs in one basket. Whoops, that's a 5/5. With vigilance. And then after this, Season of Growth. Okay, that's going to set up some good draws, which is totes useful. But then I've got some tricks as well. And, yeah, that might be fun. Let's pick that little critter that's coming up here. Which I have to reveal it so it's not a secret. Okay. Anyway, Garagagos is my... Yeah, look at that, how it's all freezing. Weird. Rhino, nice. That's a 4/4. Then we've got... How about a big old 5/4? I get to scry, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll keep that at the top. And okay, things might be taking a turn over here unless Galta makes its appearance. Growth cycle. I think this is about to get huge. Because that's a 7/7 with tramps. And then if you target it again... Oops, that's a bite. Fine. Now that becomes a big ol' 7/7, sure. But what about Garagagos? And that might be GG. There's another very cool Hydra that also like has haste. And Gargos at least here comes out to kind of like be very impressive. Now I definitely saw that whoever goes first with this deck seems to be at an advantage because there's kind of a lot of cheap creatures that can come out and then you've got your cool removal and so forth. So let's see what happens here. I don't go first and that is a terrible opening hand, but that one's slightly better. Let's see how it goes that way. I'm surprised there are no Llanowar elves here. And, okay. Well, when you gamble with good game, no, it'll still go forward. See, this is not anything so forth just yet. Let's see how it goes. There's your 2 mana. You're still in the game, no worries. Troll, okay, not cool. This might be a good time to... Hey, you got a troll, and I got a troll. Troll versus troll action. And what's the mana like? Yeah, see, there you go. There's your mana coming forth. No worries. What does this troll do again beside look cool? Got a little kitty cat bringing you a dead lizard. And I guess I'll trade my 3/3. Nope. My 3/3 now is bigger than a 3/3. And the foxes are running around excitedly. Alright, let's do one of these fun things right here. So that seems to be a 6/6 with no trample, so there's that. And, let's see what else is gonna get top-decked. 4 mana, good. That can be a lot of things, I think. Probably that shaman. Silverback shaman. Another troll, cool. That'll hold off my troll, definitely. 2 trolls, okay. Maybe got some double blocking action, but I gotta go for it because at least this will wipe the board if there's some double block action happening. And how about we get a guy onto the battlefield? I'll show that guy. And we'll end at this point. 5 mana. I'm kind of falling behind myself on mana. We'll see how it goes. That 3/3 will definitely beat my... Oops, is there a Pulse of Marasa coming over here? I saw some browsing of the graveyard. Is Pulse of Marasa in this deck? I'm not fully sure about all of the cards in this. It doesn't seem to be all it doesn't really seem to have Eldraine cards, does it? So I get to go get something over here. This is weird. I'll get another one of these guys, sure. And I'll do it this way in terms of drawing the card that I just showed off. That's an epic play right there. Then I got a couple of attackers doing a ton of damage, but they can get chumped blocked all day. Aw, man. I'm out of mana, so we both trade. So it was finally those trolls took each other out. 6 mana. Uh-oh, is there a big ol' stompy coming at me? Yep, that's a big ol' 8/7 with vigilance. Not cool. I'm at 5 mana. So I'm at 4 mana, so that's weird that I never got any more mana. Okay, let's see if my Wayfinder gets me some mana. That's mana, I guess. And put in another blocker. I guess if I combine everything, I might be able to take him out, right? But there's probably some bites ready to get me. Or maybe some Oakenform. That would be pretty epic. An Oakenform will make that huge. How much that'll be? An Oakenform will give it what? Well, Oakenform is +3/+3. What's the other one I'm thinking of? What's, Oak Armor? Might of the Oak Armor? Something like that? That's the one that gives your... Oh no, Voracious Hydra. So that is kind of amazing. And there's only one thing that can save me. If I can make it. Well, at least I have some blockers here. Don't need that. So I barely got up to... 5 mana. I have a bunch of creatures, but I don't know if they're going to be able to help me, because my worthy opponent has way more scarier creatures than me. Let's see, another important info. Everyone, we have a bit more extensive early access guide for you to wish. Talking points. Yep, let me download that. So I got an FAQs. Aw, man. That's kind of a lot of damage. Math is for blockers, but I guess I will survive here. Actually, I don't think I will survive. I'm sure that there is one more giant growth. Oh no! That is a growth cycle, and that is GG for me. Plus a bite. This is an amazing combo. Look at that. 21 damage. Impossible. Impossible. That was a whole lot of damage. That comboed really well. Those creatures are just so big. And when things come together in that deck, I think that works well. You had an aggressive mammoth ready to join the party. Wow. Yeah. That rolled in very well. Very, very, very nice. Cool. So let me crack something open over here, perhaps. 4 free mana on Voracious Hydra is mean. Yeah, definitely. You have to end on that. No worries. That's totally fine. Thanks for the games. Maybe I'll catch you again later on if you do any more streaming. I'm going to stream until 4:44, and then I'm going to go to work, and then I'll be back at 10 p.m. So if you're back there, cool. Needs more hydras. Yeah, that's one way to definitely fix it up. So if you gotta go, you gotta go. Again, thanks so much for hanging out. Everyone watching the stream, make sure you subscribe to Keeb. Twitch.tv/KeebPlays. Check out my podcast with him on the episode. You might edit that. Your best deck is an edited Forest Might, but the old one added Steel Leafs. Yeah, Steel Leaf Champions are fun, and Splash Some Black. I gotta check that out at some point. Okay, there is 14 more minutes until the draft ends. So actually, let me do the draft, because that's going to run out of time. Oh, I still actually have one more game that I haven't even played. What am I doing? Okay, let's go get back into the draft. And let's see how that goes. Let's see what famous people we run into. It seems that they're all playing the draft at the moment. And then I'll be getting into the time that I might take my break. All you did was draft so far. Very cool. That's a really good way to get a handle on the cards in draft. I don't think I've won any of it, but that's fine. It's still so new. And then you do it because it's free, definitely. And then it's a way to just play with it. So I'm dealing with VIP. And wonder who that is in the real world. They got the cool Nicol Bolas avatar. I got a Reeve, and Discard, and the Bog, and the Witch. Okay. They go first. You care less because you don't own the cards exactly. When the company is footing all the bills, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, once again, thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for providing a fully stocked account. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, so what do we do over here? That one is power 3 or less. Fine, that'll be good while I prep my strats. And there's my little fox jumping around, being happy. They do a great job with this. I think so. They reached out and said, hey, you want to do this? And I'm like, yes. And they've been really nice about it and everything. So they're scrying. Support is quick. They're nice and generous. It's not just big. Yeah, exactly. It's so cool that they want more people to check out Arena, so they reach out to more people. Okay, if I had my black mana, that would have been amazing. But instead, I suppose, let's... part of what this deck is trying to do is be mean to my opponent. Ooh, they got a Reeve Soul as well. And they have one more mana so they can get their Rider. That Rider's going to be good, so I'm happy doing that. They're going to drop their 4th land, which will be tapped. They built a decent control deck. Oops, okay. They topped deck Anon. And I'm missing all my blue. Okay, fine. Let's... This is not really what I should do, but the whole point of what I drafted here is to annoy my opponent, so they get to discard everything. Lots of white in control. Return hand tap creature. Big fan of adventures. Yeah, adventures have been working so well. I love them. And they have one of those. Okay, great. So all I can do is a witch, which I have to because I'm starting to get wrecked here. So I have some food to eat. They're gonna attack all in. I guess I'll block their 4/2. They don't seem to have any combat trick. There's a crazy combo. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of great combos with food, definitely. I was listening to the Limited Resources podcast with Marshall Sutcliffe and Luis Scott Vargas, two amazing pro players. And they were kind of breaking down every single card that exists, and they really felt that there's some combos in there with food. You just have to kind of think about how they all work and such. Let me see, is this going to get killed? I guess if I bring out that Sanctuary, and then I've got a Reaper, which will be a 4/5. And I've got 3 for Didn't Say Please. So, okay, I got a counterspell in my back pocket. And they're going to attack with everything. Fine. Let me kill their big ol' 4/2. What else does it do? Oops, that one gains lifelink or indestructible. Ah, man. Let's, I guess, block that Legion. Okay. I'm gonna try one Paladin at the end, but we'll say nope. You didn't say please. Plus, they get to get milled for 3. There we go. It was all lands anyway. Oh well. Drop that in untapped. I get to return something to the top, which will be a Reeve. I'll bring back my Reeve. Yeah, I'll grab that. Hey there, Mark, you are actually way early. Adventure Mill, that card return to your hand. Adventure that Mill card that return to your hand. Adventure Mill that you can return to your hand. Yes. Always more Mill. But I need to kill their creatures. Mill's not going to quite help me so much at the moment. But they're about to kill my... Oops, they're going to tap everything. Okay, GG on this, I guess. So they're just showing off here. Come on, just go for it. Like, they don't want us to concede, but when people show off like that, like, yes, please do all your amazing combos. What you like in the set? Yeah, I like the mill too, and it froze right here from my sarcasm. I'm tried to build somewhat. Yeah, it's totally frozen. Look at this. We crashed it. There it is. Let's switch like that. Okay, so... What was my opponent playing again? I have such a bad memory. Can you help me out in the chat? What was my opponent playing? I swear I forget what my opponent does the second that they're done doing it, because I forgot what my opponent is playing. Anyway, I think I need to put more runs-aways togethers to send stuff back. Give me that. I'm going to take out those really expensive cards. That was some mill. You know what? Yeah, I'm still gonna keep the mill strategy, which it's like, do you want to mill or do you want to win or do you want to meme? I want to meme. So that's mill. There's mill. That's some removal. One card is a 1-drop format. Yeah, I got it right there. I got 2 of them in the deck. I love that one. Paragon, Smitten, that one's not really doing too much. Return their stuff to their hand, yes. Kill something, yes. The Witch with a lot of food, and not really doing too much on that. The Legion, sure. Araya, sure. Sleep, yep. Didn't say please. Memory, 4 of them. I know I have way too many of them, but I'm just trying to do a really annoying deck where I mill them, and I also disrupt their hand. Oops. Allow for review. Allow that right there. Whoops. Your message didn't go through for a moment. Sorry about that. My thing was too ambitious. Anyway, okay, what do we do here? I go first, finally. So I don't have enough for the counter, but I got the memory theft and the Reeve. Okay, it's very kind of annoying, but nothing really going on. So we'll go for it that way. Sounds annoying. Yeah, but it's an annoying draft deck. I went too heavy on the annoyance stuff, which, you know, my creatures aren't that powerful. At the high end, I do have a big 4/5 creature, but it's 7 mana. But it has an adventure. Here they've got 2 black. Okay, so they probably also have some form of great stuff there. Let's go look at their hand. Let's see what we're in for. Thinking. They're flicking their cards. Okay, great. So, Bell is cool. Yeah, the little fox is a brand new thing. They can kill my creature, they can scry, they can tap some creatures. I got a notification, I'll check that in a moment. Let's get rid of that bake because... such lag. Okay, yeah, there's my fox right there. Let's play with him. Look at him. Play with him. Look at him. Hilarious. Little fox on the playing field. Yep. They got their own bell. Fine. I can wreck it. And I'm getting some notifications. Who is notifying me over here? Benvolio. I'm ready for 1v1. Only when you are, let me know if you want to. Okay, let me say... one moment, I'm in draft, smiley face. Okay, so, got my land coming, great. They have their ability to tap, but again, this deck is all about annoying them, so let's have them discard some stuff from their hand, s'il vous plaît. What are they going to get rid of? A land and a land. Okay, I guess they have enough lands in play that they need. They don't have another white to cast their adventure on their tapper. Right there. But I'm sure they kept something cool like their... kill spell. They're gonna return their Bell of the Brawl, fine. Unicorn, fine. Okay, once again, let's take stuff out of their hand. And I will be able to bake something into a pie. I think their bell. Okay. That's 4 mana in total. Man, I'm missing my land drops. If I... had my final land, I could have done more than one thing. Okay, there's my land. Fine. Hopefully they're done with their removal. So we'll do that. And then we will so-tinify something in a moment. How many cards do they have in their graveyard? Only 5, so tiny won't work. Okay, let's just chill here for a moment. Let's see if they ran out of removal. I think they've had all their removal. No, they still have their removal. I'm sure. I guess... I don't know what they have here. But whatever they have, okay, well, let's weaken that unicorn. I mean, yeah, the unicorn. And then we'll block the Legion. Such lag. Okay, there we go. And we'll block that and we'll take 1 damage. So they're thinking very, very hard over and over. Wow, the 1 damage on that. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so worthless. And return a creature. I've only got 1 creature. And she's not amazing, so I don't want it. And I got all this mana, 4, 5, 6, and I still barely have 6 mana. I have nothing to do here. This is GG, whatever. Let's just... And I never got my other blue mana to do my counter spell, so I'll just get a little life and get wrecked. Back again, rounded up your magic group. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I am going to take a break soon. I have been streaming on and off since 11 a.m. It is currently 4 p.m., so that's kind of a lot. But we'll do a little bit more, and that gets me a food, and I'm just kind of struggling to stay alive a little bit. I'm not getting my final lands. So if they attack with that 4-2, they can give it lifelink and then get a bunch of lands. There we go. At least they're tapped out of everything. That got a lifelink, fine. And I've just got a plain old 1-3. Do I have any more removal in this deck? That is not removal. Okay, I guess what I'll do here is bounce back these creatures. I never got my 7th mana for the Reaper. I can recast that Witch. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this amazing maneuver right here. I will flash cast my Knight, unless any shenanigans happen. I will flash cast my Knight, giving it lifelink. Give it lifelink to itself plus Death Touch. I'll block that one. And I have 3 life left. And then their 4-2, fine. And then their final brawl. Okay. Yep, I don't think this is gonna work, because now all I have to do here, let's just good game them because we're done. But let's cast our 4-5 that I can finally cast, even though everything is dead. So we'll just let it all go through. Whatevs, you got it. Don't like the Reaper card. It works sometimes, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, 2 conditional. So there we go. Okay, well, 403, that means the event is over, but ooh, I got a booster pack. I can add it to the pile of everything else that I already have. So, yep, that was the last one there. Okay, that was cool. Let's do this. Let's do this, Mark. Earlier today, so of course we have the amazing cam, right? But earlier today, I got in the card cam, I was opening up some vintage boosters. So let's open up another one. First, I opened up a booster of Return to Ravnica, and the rare there was the Abrupt Decay. That is cannot be countered, and it destroys a target non-land permanent. And the rest is meh. Then I opened up a booster of Dragon's Maze, and the rare that I got there was the Render Silent. Counter a spell. Its controller cannot cast any more spells this turn. That's fun. And then the other stuff. I love the art on that Sin Collector. And now, let's open one more thing before I take a break. Journey into Nyx. Keeb, you said you played Journey into Nyx, right, Mark? And anyone else in the chat, what about you? Did anyone else also ever play Journey into Nyx? So I went to my local comic shop, and I looked at their old card stock, and these are the ones that I got. So I'll open that one in a moment. I forgot what came in this Master of the Waves. Actually, let me look that up right now on my other site over here. Nyx. Let's see what this says about things to look out for that are important in Journey into Nyx. Number 1, Erebos, God of Passage. That's $21. Mana Confluence, $15. Krufix, God of Horizons, 11. Ajani, Mentor of the Heroes, 11. Dictate of Erebos, $9. Just get closer over here. Eorus, God of Victory, $8. Keranos, God of Storm. Basically all the gods. Godsend Artifact. Ajani's actually 5 drop. 3 and then green-white. Eidolon of the Great Revel, Temple of Maladies, Siege of Hours, Temple of Epiphany. So all the temples we have again. Hydra Broodmaster, Farika, and Aegis of the Gods. So we have some big money cards that we might get in Journey soon enough. Later on, when I come back at night, I'm going to open up Fate Reforged, and then Hour of Dev, and then Rivals of Ixalan. Rest in peace. So let's open up a Journey into Nyx, which I've never opened these in my life. Let me see, where's our focus? Right here. The old booster packs used to tell you a little, you're heading out there? Great, thank you so much for hanging out. Have fun in class and hope to see you again. Thank you for the games. Everyone in the chat, go check out Keeb, twitch.tv/Keeb Plays. So these boosters used to have a fun little story, but now they just have copyright info. And let's see what we get into Journey into Nyx. God Hunter Octopus. I'm just going to go through all of the commons. Sigilled Skink. Font of Vigor. Krufix's Insight. Farika's Chosen. That's a big old snake right there. Countermand. That's a counterspell, I'm sure. Cruel Feeding. Hilarious. That art is kind of like horrific. Everyone's got like snake hands. Mortal Obstinancy. Mortal Obstinancy. There we go. Sigilled Starfish. It lets you scry whenever you want. That's kind of cool. Reprisal. Here's the uncommon. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. It cannot be regenerated. Back when things used to regenerate, huh? A tiny flame is enough to dispel the might, quoth Elspeth. Look at the beautiful art on this. Fleet Feather Cockatrice. 5 mana, 3/3, Flash. Flying plus Death Touch. Or pay 7 mana, Monstrosity 3. It becomes a 6/6. Next is the Forge-bound Oreads. These are nymphs. Constellation. Whenever Oreads or another enchantment enters the battlefield, this deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Perforos shaped the Oreads out of stray coal from his forge. And the rare is Dictate of Krufix. Wait a minute, didn't I see... Nah, never mind. It was a different Krufix card. This one's not important. We have Dictate of Erebos. That's the valuable one. Enchantment Flash. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Oh, that's fun. It's kind of like a Howling Mine. And then we got a shiny Flurry of Horns. Nice and foily. A Plains. And a creatures with heroic abilities rise to meet the challenges. Oh, back when they used to kind of tell you what the various things were. And then on the back, we've got event decks. All right, so let's switch back over to the amazing cam. And TBH, I'm fading a little bit. Like I said, I was streaming since 11 a.m. on and off. I'm gonna take my break now. And just again, once again, what did I get over here? The Dictate of Krufix was the rare in here. There we go, Dictate of Krufix. So shiny with power. And I'm gonna take a break. Then I gotta go to work. And then I'll be back at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll start again and I'll do some more 1v1 or whatever, and then I'll open up these, Fate Reforged. If Stevie comes back for the evening time, he'll like that. This is the one that he says is one of his favorite sets. Then I'll open up a Hour of Devastation. I have a little bit of nostalgia for this, in that when I got back into Magic, this was the set that was out at the time, 2017, so I have that in mind. And then finally a Rivals of Ixalan, because Rivals is about to rotate out, and I like this set, dinosaurs and pirates and merfolk and the Sun Empire and so forth, so I'll open that up. But I think maybe let's do one final thing just to round out my time here. How long have we been streaming the second time? The second time has been 1:46. I don't know if I can make it 15 more minutes. Let's try 15 more minutes just to round it off to 2 hours. Okay, here's the other thing. Let me open up something else. So you missed this also, Mark, but let's do another one of these. I need to put this here first. And then I was also opening up candy. I opened up some candies earlier. It was like a chocolate thing. It was a chocolate hazelnut thing. There was a Hello Kitty thing. And now I'm going to open up the Turkish Delight. And I went to this store that has all of this cool imported stuff. I love imported candy. This is Fry's Turkish Delight. Now, here in the US, we have a store called Fry's Electronics, and it's all about electronics, but I don't think this is related. Let's see, what else can we see over here? It tells you the calories and such. I don't want to know. And you can tell that this is imported into the US. Actually, let me change my focus. Video capture device. Let me change my focus to get even closer, because... Just one moment. Let me change my focus right here. Where's my focus? There we go. I want to get in really close, because I like showing these details. In the US, when you see some sort of like aftermarket sticker like this, it usually means imported. So here's the original packaging right here. Best before whatever. Cadbury. This is British. This is British, right? Dublin. There we go. Malahide Road, Coolock, Dublin, number 5. Actually, this camera is supposed to be able to focus really close, so let's get in really close right here. Flavorings. I should try some pineapple lumps. It's a Kiwi favorite. Nice. Pineapple lumps. If I ever find them, I will get a whole bunch. What else can we see here? Bee. What does that say? Bee Treatwise. Let me hold on here. Bee Treatwise. Each 51 grams contains 783 kilojoules, or 185 kilocalories per 100. Fat is 3.8. Let's not even read that. Let's not worry about that. And made under license from Cadbury UK. We are passionate about great quality. Not completely satisfied? Contact us in the UK only, or Mondelez, Ireland, Free Phone, Malahide, Coolock 5, P.O. Box, Birmingham. I know a Birmingham, Alabama, which is completely different than Birmingham, England. And just out of curiosity again, what did this label over here have? Nothing meaningful. Ingredients: glucose syrup, sugar water, cocoa butter, cocoa mash, modified maize, which is corn, starch, dried skimmed milk. 51 grams, best before 2020. Okay. Let's open this up. So this should be a Turkish Delight. Let me focus a little bit over here. There we go. This will give me the energy that I so need. This wrapper is more troublesome than I would think. This is a Turkish delight covered in chocolate? What? That is not right. These are supposed to be translucent Turkish delights, right? But I guess because it's from Cadbury, you say Cadbury or Cadbury? Cadbury, right? Because they're from Cadbury, I guess they gotta put chocolate on everything. So we're gonna do a little ASMR. Where you will hear me chewing a little bit, but sometimes people like that. Anyway, I don't know, it smells like chocolate, but not amazing. Okay, we'll take a bite. This is weird. I don't know if I'm not quite used to this in the US. But it's Turkish delight, you know, gelatin thing covered in chocolate. I think each by themselves. I think each on their own. The chocolate plus the gelatin is good. But together, I am not quite sure about that. Not loving it. So, it's also a little messy just because of all my lights. But there you go. I had the Fry's Turkish Delight imported from the UK and eaten right here in sunny San Diego on VM Campos' stream during the early access streamer event of Throne of Eldraine, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast, and so forth. I'll do 2 more things and we'll wrap it up. Mark, you want a free code for Magic Arena? It'll open up a booster pack of Throne of Eldraine on the 26th. So I got one with your name on it, buddy. You want a booster code? Yes, please. Sure. Okay, let me put that in my notes. Just for fun, pick a number between 1 and 20. And I'll put that in my notes there. Mark. There you go. I'll send you one a little later. But just for fun, pick a number between 1 and 20. Let's see if you would have won it anyway. Where's my random number generator? You picked 11. Okay. Here's the card camera. Let's see if you were lucky to get the number 11. Let's see, where's my focus? Right here. Okay, so here we go. Rolling it. 18. Yep. 11 is close to 18. And like I said, okay, we're 5 minutes away from 2 hours. Okay, let's do one more game. Let's do one more game just because I can't abide it saying I was streaming for 1.54 hours. I wanted to say exactly 202 hours. So I streamed in the morning for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 or something. And then I streamed 2 more hours right now. And then I'm going to go to work and have something to eat, then go to work. That Turkish Delight is not going to cut it. And chocolate-covered Turkish Delight, what are they thinking? Do they have anything like that in New Zealand, Mark? Like gelatin treats but covered in chocolate? Or is that just something England thought of? Okay, so what are we doing here? I'm sort of thinking also when I edit this deck a little bit more, I'm not going to put the Smitten Swordmaster in here anymore, probably. I don't feel that it's, yep, it's the same thing. So you have a Fry's Turkish Delight as well? Cool. So we're battling Dave C, VIP, and guess what I'll do is I'll break out my life-linking knight. And just to remind our viewers, thanks Wizards of the Coast for the Throne of Eldraine preview. And I'm streaming some Magic Arena. Thanks Wizards for the preview account. Wizards of the Coast gave me a preview account to try stuff out. They probably have some cool combat tricks here, so let's take out one of their little critters. They're labeled as Cadbury Turkish Delight. Interesting. Really interesting. I wonder why they would change its name that way. Alright, so they're convoking to make more. Okay, fine. They're still all 1/1s, but I'm sure Trostani is next. Well, I'll be able to bake her into a pie. Check it out. Watch this. Trostani is next. It'll make all their creatures +1s. Oh, okay, actually, no. Destroy something, but nothing to destroy. And you get to flower. Okay. They were kind of stuck on lands for a little bit, so that's what they did. Giant Killer. Destroy creature with 4 or greater. Whoops. So you get their 4th land. Fine. If they attack me, I'm fine taking it. That way I'll take out one of their creatures. And then another Convoke. Okay. I guess that's what I will bake. I guess it doesn't matter what order I do it. Because I need to kill them anyway. Hopefully their hand is running out of steam a bit. If they attack, fine. I'll take the brunt. Next turn, Sir Conrad's a 5/4. So that can get killed. You're playing the Throne pre-release this weekend. Cool, yeah, check out these brand new cards and see what happens. I don't know if I want to do... Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's way too much. Okay, so let's play it slightly safe. I usually try to be way more aggro, but let's wreck one of their creatures with my Murderous Rider. See, it's got an adventure. I've got food that I could crack to nourish myself. Night Pack, okay, that's not good. So they're not going to cast anything on their turn. They want their wolves, so I'm safe there. I have plenty of ways to kill that wolf, but let's see. I didn't crack it. Okay. So gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. 3, 4, 5. I have 6 in total. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's bring out a creature. And then I can flash cast in a Death Touch. So let's do that. I might have slightly misplayed that. But it took them out. Gained a little life, right? And nothing else. Okay. Let's go all in with one of my big creatures. Each player puts the whatever. Okay, so they get more of those. They have 1 card in hand. Let's see if it's not something amazing. They keep looking at their creatures. Uh-oh. Another Convoke. Okay, fine. And then a Conclave. No! And then I'm tapped out. Okay. I'm dead anyway because that all adds up to way more, so if they do any more fun shenanigans, I'm done. Okay, there we go. So, let's see how this math works. 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leaves me with 1 life. And then I get 1 final... Let's do it this way. I am the master of my own destiny. We'll do it that way. So draw a card, lose a life. Okay. So... Oh yeah, this was only best of 1. Whoops, I forgot. I thought it was more detailed than that. Anyway, okay, well, this says I've been streaming for 2 hours, 2 minutes. Okay, that's what I wanted. So I gotta go take a break, and I'm gonna go to work. I'll be back at 10 p.m. Right now it is 5 p.m. 4:30. So in less than 5 hours I'll be back, and I'll do more pack openings, giving away boosters, opening candy, playing one-on-ones or whatever. Thanks everyone for hanging out by this Wizards of the Coast sponsored stream, and I'll be back a little bit later. Thanks everyone.